Did something change? The force feels different. I have a question. If Mimir was the first giant, where did he come from?
You know what? I'll tell this one later.
I'd be wanting to hear his explanations. He obviously he's like he said, he's like he knows everything. He knows something about everything, or he's I guess he's the god of knowledge or something. But I like hearing what he has to say. I'll pause just to hear his explanation about things.
Another name. Rota!
Another Valkyrie. That's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
Every time the fire comes on, I'm thinking it's it's enemies coming out. Okay, so we're seeing a trend here. All the Valkyries' names are etched on each of the realms. Oh yeah, because that used to be the old dock. Now it's down here. Where? Oh.
Nightmare! Ah! What awful pest!
Fire behind you!
Thank you.
Sorry, not ready!
I let Atreus take care of those. I don't really want to mess with those anymore. They annoy me. Way easier to just shoot them. What do we do about that? Does it stay that way? Or am I going to climb up there and the spears are going to come out? Well, missed a couple buckets. There's another one right under me. Does this dial control all of the spears? Yeah, it looks that way.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Ooh. Okay, so just like the other one, another language. Okay, so I'm gonna have to climb up and then hit it again.
Not shot.
I'm not ready!
Yeah, I'll let Atreus handle those. Oh, was it? Was it Sindri that gave us those arrows?
Focus up. here. Another.
This one is Thrym, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
Ooh. Invincible crest of cunning, like a talisman or an enchantment. I don't know which. Oh Lord. What did I just walk into? He's got a lot of range. Oops. Fuck. Fuck. Woo. First time using it, the resurrection stone. He's just gonna keep swinging. Yeah, you feel me now, bitch, huh? That armor's breaking. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Holy shit. Fuck.
I'm ready.
Fuck you. I got you first, bitch. Oh, he was tough.
What do we do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
I knew when he was kneeling there sharpening his shit, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be a badass. Holy shit. Shout out to the Resurrection Stone, bro.
Another name. Carl!
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
That was dope. Like a secret boss. I had to use all my bag of tricks to beat him. Free power-ups, always take those.
Mimir, can you start that story again from before?
If I recall, we had begun to discuss the origin of Ymir, the first giant. In the beginning, there was Ganungagop, the Great Void. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced...
Water?
more than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. From Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. Called himself All-Father as if he was the creator and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Mimir?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot from him. It's really cool because... Oh, is this new? It looks new. Yeah, I'm learning a lot from this talking head. It's really cool. And the more you listen to Odin, he sounds very similar to Zeus. How Zeus was operating. Zeus killed his father.
You want a beach here?
These fires are lit.
We're not getting in there without a key.
Okay. Very well. I could warp back to the shop, but and take the scenic route. I still want to go to some other islands. Although I might want to buy me another resurrection stone. That was clutch. Just in case I run into some other secret boss. I'm glad it was just one though, although he did summon nightmares and stuff, so.
Mimir, why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy. It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride. Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong mead, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Saether magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return. Odin was livid, hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, would he ever revenge himself upon Freya?
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
The benefit of recording your gameplay is I get to go back and hear this again. Hear all this lore. Nice.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
This lake is just filled with resources and treasures undiscovered. Literally floating money.
Still can't believe he ate it.
Part of me is like, explore. Other part of me is like, Go get another resurrection stone. You just cashed in your get out of jail free card. Go get another one. So I'm gonna listen to that voice in my head before I run into somebody bigger and badder than Buddy up there. I see Brock is in the shop. Plus, I earned something that they can make something out of, so let's see what I get. These gauntlets that I got were the same deal, and they've served me pretty well in terms of getting a leg up. Let's see if Brock is here. He is here.
Oh there. Got another favor to ask you two.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal on Vari. Meet me at the Lawn Soother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed? Pulled the ring off on Vari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blissful. Shit, you better clear out before I get all frisky.
Ooh, we got a lot going on here. Oh my, that is a full suit of armor, my guy. Smoldering Ember. Oh, we can just buy runic attacks now? That looks insane, by the way. It looks like he summoned a storm. This seems like the best wrist armor I'm gonna get for a while. It seems better than everything he's got in the shop right now. I'm probably gonna upgrade it. My thing is everything, the cost went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. The cost went up on just about everything, so. Yeah, like everything for the wrist armor is a downgrade right now. Even the legendary stuff. So I feel like I'm gonna keep those and just upgrade them to level 5. And I think it's gonna cost me less too to do so. Yeah, it cost me a hardened steel. I only have 2 though, and 19,000 in hack silver. But yeah, I need more hack silver because to upgrade his bow is like 45.
What you need.
Yep, it's like 45,000 plus another piece of the hardened steel. So I think I bought my resurrection stone. I think I'm gonna.
Where were we on that other thing?
I think I'm gonna make my rounds, see how many resources I can gather. Since we have access to different places on the islands now, and then go from there and come back when I got more money. And we just bought all this new stuff. This armor is pretty new, so we're gonna put some work in it and get our money's worth. Seems pretty soon to upgrade immediately after. And I still feel like we're pretty doing pretty good. Even though there's a noticeable spike in difficulty.
Mimir, what can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
She was called Skadi, Queen of the Hunt. Her father was Thiotzi, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her. She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Idun. Not even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down. Odin knew that Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself superior, and so she joined the hunt. Skadi tracked the eagle as it flew where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow. When she collected her quarry, she found no eagle at all, but her own father, poor Thiotzi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame, for there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Skadi succumbed to her fate as winter's blanket fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well, that was sad.
Aye. There aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
Right. Seeing a trend here. Most of the stories don't end with a happy ending. And that's real. Even though we're talking about mythological events, but like real life, bro, it's usually, it's not always a happy sunny ending at the end.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Ah, okay. So it's the other language. It must be. Almost.
Ed, you are full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He just insulted you.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers. I'll tell you the story of Hrungnir, the brawler. The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day, found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
Mm-hmm.
Another revenant! Ready and wait! I think you got him. That was good, right?
I see improvement.
How am I missing?
Look here.
Sir,
Treasure? Maybe.
okay. That's going in the journal.
Oh, okay. Even better, I don't have to do anything. Oops. Cleaning up. I made the right call. Gather up some resources first. My armor that I have right now is pretty good. Or I go spending it all willy-nilly. Realm tear. Trying to see if I can get the angle. I don't see any explosive there. Or I can't zip line down with the axe. Yes, I can. Rare axe pommel. Low perk activation chance to increase frost explosion or to create frost explosion on any successful axe hit. Okay. Sounds pretty good.